This is my first YouTube video, so if it sucks, sorry, but it's my first, so. The first thing, look at him. This is my show bull. His name is Manny. You'll probably see a lot of stuff like this, because we're gonna go to agribition, which is pretty fun. And if you don't know what that is, it's just people showing cows, which is really fun. The cows love it too. So. Also, we do a lot of, this is just a farm channel, so we video stuff. Well, this is the first time having a YouTube channel. They really like stuff like this. So I'm gonna get him brushed and then pick it back up after I get that done. Okay, here he is all brushed out. We're just starting to train his hair again because it's not long till show season starts back. And his little friend's here eating her show feed. But he looks pretty good. Pretty good. So then I'm gonna go work with my other one, and we'll get him back out and start working with his feet, which is something that you really gotta look at when you're showing cows. So we're gonna do that. Grab the hoodie. And for those of you that don't like cows or cow videos, there will be different videos than that. We make hay in spring and through summer and fall. Right now, it'll be mostly cows and deer hunting. So, yeah. Okay. We're gonna get him out and walk him around a little. So, sit there. Come on. So, sometimes, just instead of tugging, you just give them a little pulls and they come. But if that don't work, then you sometimes have to hit the little butt just a little, which usually gets them to move. And then after that, they just walk. And they're kind of like puppies. So they really like to walk with you places and do other stuff. I have one of them that I can ride actually. So pretty cool. She's a really good girl. I'm gonna pick y'all back up when I have another one. So we're actually going, I have a yearling. She's a heifer, and she is a really good show calf, and we're going to work with her for a few. So, see you then. Okay, we're just walking her into the barn. She's a little too fat, but she's a year and she weighs about 950 pounds. She's a good girl. She's my good show girl. We gotta brush her hair forward, and right now it's too cold to clean them, like wash them out. So she's gonna have a little straw in her hair, but when it comes warmer or on a warm day, we'll wash them and get them clean and wash them with soap and shampoo and stuff like that. pretty cool. I'll pick y'all back up when I put her halter on. Okay, change of plans. She got loose. So I'm going to chase her down. But there's the horses. Hey, baby. Hey, girl, you got some cocoa bars? Who's a good girl? There's Fly. This is a racking pony. She's my good girl. And that's a quarter horse. So, yeah, and then over through there's some cows. But we gotta get baby girl into the barn and get the halter on her and clean her up. Here's her. And for people who don't know what that is, it's what we feed them in the winter when they don't have grass to eat, so they stay fat. And we also feed them feed, which, as you can tell, she eats a lot of that. So come on. She likes to do stuff her way. It's like my way or the highway. So she can be a bit of a turd sometimes. She goes literally the complete opposite direction of anywhere that you want her to go. So, like I said, right where we just came through. She's a turd. Usually I just walk up in the field and catch her, but somebody wants to play. Go on. I'll pick y'all back up when I get her in the barn. Okay. Well, we got her. Go on in the barn. Go! Good girl. She's so fat she hits the thing. So I'm gonna get the halter on her. So yeah. Okay, we got her on the halter. This took me about a few seconds to get her. So I like to put them on the top board, and do a knot like this, and then you grab it. You can do this one-handed, and then you grab that and you cinch it down, and for a cow knot safety, you put that back through it. So then she's ready to brush out. So I'm gonna set the camera up and brush her out. Usually we brush them forward, but right now I'm just going to get the straw out of her and brush her down. It might not work too good. And then we brush them forward, and the forward brushing just makes their hair look thicker, and it makes them look longer. So, and there's a certain way that you put their feet, and she's actually set up perfect. I've trained her where she does that. She'll shed come springtime and get all this thick hair out. She's actually shedding some of her little hairs right now. She's a good girl. She did really good at the shows last year. Well, I guess they were this year, but last show season. Just gonna go under her. I know you don't like me on this side of you. Huckleberry? We actually have birds that will eat cuckleburrs, and then they poop the seeds, and then seeds get in show calf fields, and then when they play around and roll, they get in their hair. So it's one thing that farmers do not like is cuckleburrs and other kinds of weeds. Pigweeds are one of them. It's been really cold here, so what we're gonna do on one of these warm days is I'm gonna actually wash her, and well, she ain't been washed in so long, we might have to do a triple wash. So she's got a few cuckleburrs on this side. And actually on Manny, he's like a cuckleburr magnet. So when the cuckleburrs get dried up, he likes to rub on them to try to scratch his neck. And they get all over his face. One time I got a 5-gallon bucket full of just cuckleburrs and throw them in the fire. They're really good fire starters, so just keep that in mind. If you can't get your fire started, just use cuckleburrs. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're getting rid of the seeds, and you're starting your fire. So that's all we do. Do that once every 2 days. But actually, I'm gonna feed her and get her off. That's what her hair should look like instead of just floofed up. See that? That's just straw. When you wash her, that should come out. Or you can use a curry comb and it'll come out at any time. But still, there's some left usually. But if you're wondering what feed we use, it's just show out from Tony. You can usually get it shipped to a local feed store, so pretty good feed. It's really, I can really tell it's helped her and the other little calves, the other little show calves. So we're gonna get her another bucket of it. She's had already 1 bucket this morning. It's only about midday. And she's getting another one. But she only gets 2 of it. So it's pretty good to keep them at least 2 buckets a day, if not more. But sometimes you can only have time to give them 1. Like me, sometimes I'm still in school, so sometimes I only have time to give her 1. But my dad or my mom will feed her. So if you can at least feed them once, and a family member or a friend feed them another time a day, and that's better. That's not better, that's really good. They'll get really fat, because consistency is really good on feeding calves. That's what really gets them fat. So just if you're wanting to start a farming, you don't know what to feed them or don't know how to feed them, then it's really something that you need to know. So I'm gonna go check the cows and I'll show y'all that. So while I'm walking to check these cows, which you can see that one, the show calves and the little baby Hereford. And there's another one, but she's way out in the field. Those are actually mine. And I show them. I'm going to sit you here because I'm going to crawl around on the silage bales. So, if you're looking for a Hereford bull or anything, you know me, we also sell, well, my mom and dad have Soleer, so yeah, we do a lot of silage hay, and the hay season will probably pick up in spring. Y'all like to watch that. But there's the cows. That's my mom and dad's cows. There. I don't know. There's the bull. He's up getting water. And I also have a Black Angus bull, but he's not. I do AI and the embryo transfer into my cow. That bull's just a bull that somebody gave me, and I just use it as a cleanup bull. The cleanup bull is what you put in after, that you can tell if one's getting pregnant late or early. And what he's used for. And for placement heifers, he's usually first thing that we put on them. So that's pretty cool. So that's the end of this video, and bye.